Welcome, friends, to 5 Minutes with Kerusso. I'm Whitney, and it is good to be here today. So today I want to talk about self-care in the Bible, because this is a pretty popular concept lately. It's a very popular thing with most people my age, but it's become very popular lately, especially with all the stressful times that everybody's going through, because we're all trying to make more time to take care of ourselves. And it's a very important thing to do. And I wanted to dig into the Bible and see what it had to say about self-care, because I think a lot of times Christians mistakenly think that the Bible only wants us to be self-sacrificial. And it's a very strong theme in the Bible. I mean, Jesus himself gave the greatest sacrifice, and the Bible tells us that Christianity is not an easy path to follow. But I don't want us to think that just because the Bible requires us to be self-sacrificial, that means we can't also take care of ourselves first. Because self-care, I believe, has to come first before selflessness. Before you can give of yourself to others, you've got to have something to give. You've got to give to yourself and make sure that you are in the best mental, physical, emotional state that you can be to then care for others. And you can do a better job of it. So let me see where I want to start. I think I want to start in Matthew, because this is an interesting verse. And it's Matthew 7, verses 3 through 5. Now, this is the passage that talks about removing the plank from your own eye before you can remove the speck from your brother's eye. Now, when Jesus talks about this, it's specifically to say, don't judge others when you yourself have room to be judged. Don't be a hypocrite and call out someone else for swiping gum at a convenience store when you're cheating on your spouse. Don't be like that. I think there's definitely room in this verse for interpretation to be about self-care, though, because you can only help others so much with whatever struggles they're going on in their life if you're still bearing the burden of your own struggle. Like, for instance, I'm not the best at time management. I kind of procrastinate. I am not the person to ask for advice on how to manage time better. So if I have a friend of mine who says, man, I really am such a procrastinator, I need to get past this, I can struggle with them, but I'm not really in the best position that I could be to help them with their struggle and assist them in getting past it, because I haven't dealt with my own struggle yet. I'm not the best person to help. So I think there's still room in this verse for that, in that before you're able to help others overcome their struggle, sometimes you've got to overcome your own first. And again, that's not to say you can't overcome your struggles together, but sometimes it's better to take care of your own needs first. That way you can better take care of other people's needs. Okay, which one do I want to do next? There's so many good ones. So many numerous verses in the Bible that talk about knowing your worth. So many verses in the Bible that talk about our worth being in God. Like, know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Or through Jesus, we can approach God with confidence. Or your body is a temple. All of these verses through the Bible just repeating at us that we are amazing creatures and we are worthy people. We are worthy of God's time and love and attention just because he made us, just because we have him. And that alone is an amazing confidence booster and is great for self-care, just knowing that you are worth time and effort. So as much as you might be wanting to pour all your time and effort and love and focus towards all the other people in your life, you can do that. You can be a selfless person. But it's important to recognize that you are just as worthy of all that attention as everyone else in your life is. And if no one is giving you that kind of attention, if no one in your life is giving you love or attention or focus or time or effort or energy, it's okay for that person to be yourself. It's okay to give that to yourself first before giving to others. Well, I got through about 2. I may make another video to talk about more of these verses because there's so much good stuff in the Bible about making sure you care for yourself. And I think it's such a great theme throughout the Bible because God loves us so much. And I think it's only natural that he would want us to value ourselves as he values us. He wants us to see ourselves the way that he sees us. So I'll probably come back to this at another point. But for now, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're blessed.